Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Snowrunner. Today we are going to be continuing our hard mode series. So, let's get into it. Okay, so we are back where we left off. As you can see, we have 0 fuel in our truck whatsoever. We have our poorly rolled over truck right there. I think our goal is to get our other semi-truck up to go assist these guys. So let's get started on that, shall we? No way am I gonna get stuck here. That would be crazy. Okay, off we go. On the road again. On the road again. You know, I've been thinking, ever since I started this series, I've been thinking about how to fill the void that is the silence in between talking. It seems to be getting longer and longer every video. I've been thinking in my head like, oh, what random topics can I come up with and talk about? But really, I just blank every time. Like, for instance, just then, I thought about the movie Cars. It's a pretty good movie. Love it. It's my absolute favorite. I don't know. Randomly, I'll be sitting there just doing something, and then I'll be like, oh, next video, I should just talk about this. That's great. Next video comes around, completely gone. It's pretty funny, but yeah, just thought I'd mention it. Yeah. I don't know if these videos would be better if I talk more, or if I let you guys listen to the engine more. Because I must say, the sound effects in this game are quite nice. It's pretty calming. But who knows? All I can say for now is that we are going to rescue our other 2 trucks. And then hopefully we're going to start doing some missions with that new truck that we have. I have yet to sit in it yet, because it's all broken. But hopefully, once we winch it back to our garage, we can finally have a look at, see what it is. And I'm going to be honest, we haven't driven up here before. This is kind of a nice drive. This should lead us to the main road with this fuel station right here. And if we go further up that way, we'll go to the bridge that we just recently fixed. I'll quickly refuel using the tanker right there, and we'll keep going. But yeah, I'm very interested in doing some other series in the future. For now, I'm just gonna keep on doing some Snowrunner videos, keep creating this series. But I'm very interested in seeing what other things I can do, what other videos you guys might want to see, whatever you want me to play, I'll be very keen. I have been throwing up the idea of making an automation video, whether that is a challenge, or I just build a car and test it out in BeamNG. I could always do that, seems pretty fun. Or I could play a viewer-suggested game, I could play a horror game. I don't know, I've been thinking about it recently. And please let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing any of that. Specifically, any games, because I'm going to be honest, I don't really know horror games very well. I hardly play them, like, at all. So, please let me know. Quickly, we are going to refuel our Fleet Star with a bit of our fuel from here. And we're going to take this truck the rest of the way back. Let's keep going. On the road again. One commenter also mentioned that maybe they would like some music in the background, just something chill in the background, which I think could be a nice addition. I'll definitely look into that, but I think for this video I will give it a miss, unless Post.me decided to add it in for some reason. I guess you'll have to figure out. Ooh. I'm really worried that this winched truck is going to become a pendulum, and it's just going to roll into everything possible. So I'm going to try and keep it as close as I can to this truck so it doesn't go flying into this bridge, for instance. Okay, it's doing okay so far. Oh, oh my god, that was close. Oh, this truck, dude, it's just going, look at it, it's snapping everywhere. That's kind of funny. I hope I don't flip it, that would suck. As much as hard mode is about planning and caring about your finances, it's still Snowrunner. There's still a hint of carelessness. Like, I'm not going to be controlling my gameplay intensely. I'm not going to be doing everything professionally. I'm just going to be playing it. I can show you guys some tips, how I play it, how to do it efficiently, all of the rules, but I cannot promise that I'll be absolutely incredible. So we're going to take the left path here to the farm, as you can see the sign there. Take this little rough dirt track down. I haven't taken this road either. This is pretty cool. I think what we are going to do is we are going to drive straight through the farm. And we are just going to go onto the main road. But yeah, I am very interested to get my toes into the automation YouTube space. There seems to be some great creators there. Just to mention a few, there's one called Dobaya. He has some great content. He is really good at the campaign, which, mind you, I have played that campaign, I think, over 10 times. Every single time, my company goes down the drain. I don't know what's up with it, but I just can't keep it afloat. I struggle. It's really fun, and it's a really tempting idea to create a car company and run it on this channel, but God knows I am terrible at finance in that game. I would like to say that I'm good at designing the cars, but as soon as it comes to running a business, no, there's no way I can survive the decade. There's also another one named Vens. He's pretty cool too. I've seen some of his content. There's also a third, which I'm completely forgetting now, but he's made some great videos. All I know is that I would be very keen to dip my toes into it. See what I can do. Anyway, just to mention, we are at the garage again, and we have our truck in tow. So that means that we can finally fix it. So let's quickly go do that. First of all, we're going to park our truck there. And I'm not sure how the the fixing works in this game, but I'm pretty certain I go here, attach the trailer, and then I can repair it from here. Yes, I can. There we go. I'm going to move the service trailer. It's getting a bit low. We've only got a third of the repair points left. And I'm going to detach that, turn my engine off. I think now I can change truck into the one that we have here. And I could probably refuel from here, can't I? I can. We officially have a third truck. Look at that. As you can see, it's really badly damaged. So I think quickly I'm going to go in here and see how much it costs to repair it. Okay, it costs 2,500, which I feel like would be worth it. I think I'm going to do it. We can earn that back by missions. I think I'm going to do it. And look at that, new truck. Let's see what kind of upgrades we have. I don't remember ever getting an upgrade for this truck. And it seems like we don't. Is there any specials that this truck can get? Doesn't seem like it. Seems very average with the rest of them. And you've got your cosmetics. We've got the angled sun visor. You've got some horns and beacons. That's always cool to see. Front bumper. This is where it's at. Single bar, fog lighter. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a fan of any of those. I think I'm fine with the stock. Miscellaneous. We got a cabin protector. That's always cool to add. Maybe I'll add that later. And side part thresholds. I think I'll skip on that. The rims. There are some pretty cool ones in here. Maybe I'll add this one. Yeah, I like that. Paint. Here we go. I don't really like any of those. Let's go look at the multi. That red is interesting. Really screams. Maybe we should have a truck that has an interesting paint color. Yeah, let's go with that. Really bright. I like that. And now we should think about what to do next. So, we have our GMC up here that is right next to our ute, so we could always recover that. And I have a feeling we might. I think that would be a good idea. We have an upgrade and the wooden bridge. That would be nice to learn what those are. For now, let's go get that truck of ours. I think we're somewhere down there. Yeah, there I am. You can see it. That's kind of funny. Let's see where the best place to approach is. I'm not too sure. All I know is that I'm at a bit of a bother down there. It's pretty tricky to get down there. And I do not want to roll another truck, as I'm sure you guys know. Okay, we still got quite a ways to drive in order to winch, so maybe I should approach from somewhere else. Such as down here. I could always reverse into there. Well, stop. Thank you. Of course, this truck doesn't have anything to it. It doesn't have any all-wheel drive or diff lock, so it's a bit of a trek to get this anywhere. But I reckon we can do it. I just really badly want our ute back. It was such a good truck. Okay, no, I don't want to show my damage. Sorry. Do that. Rotate it a bit more. That should be good. How far are we? We're quite a bit away. Still not there. Let's keep going. How about that? Surely. There we go. I want to try and get it upright so we can drive it out of here. Okay, this could be good. Hang on. Come on, come on, roll. Oh, we got so lucky with that. That worked out okay. Okay, we are up again with our ute. That is great news. Let's get this into a better spot. Because of course this is not meant to be here. This truck is way out of its element at the moment. Let's get this truck out of the way. Quickly bring it to the road. Now, in this episode, I'm not too interested in exploring. I'm also interested in getting some missions done. I'm going to be honest, the first few episodes that we have been doing, it's just all been exploration. Which, I'm not going to complain about exploring, but I would really be keen to get some progress done on this map. And then we can eventually start going into the other maps. This is also another thing that I mentioned in a comment recently. My main goal with this series is to try and 100% the base 3 maps that came with the game. Which includes contracts, the tasks and everything such as that. In the future I will revise it and maybe I will end up doing the DLCs, but for now that is my goal. And I'm just doing it however I really want to. Of course I want to be efficient because I don't want to, waste resources, waste money, because it's such a fickle thing in this. But yeah, I say that's pretty good. We've got all of our trucks alive again. We've got a new truck to boot. Let's start on something new. That is a new map. We won't do that just yet. That is pretty extreme, so we're not touching the first 2, but we can definitely do one here. Lost container seems possible. Steel River supplies. Doesn't seem too bad either, but we probably would want the wooden bridge for that one. Logs to the workers we can't do. Aid at the island we can't do. That one we can't do, and this one, realistically, we can't do either. So we only have the first 2 here. This is tricky. Maybe we should do the Rockslide, actually. We should clear a bit more of this. So it's metal beams and service spare parts. That isn't too bad. Alright, can we accept that and we think about doing the wooden bridge as well? Because I think that one's okay to do. Okay. I would say first order of business is to grab my fleet star, grab the metal beams, then we can grab the service spare part, and then we can finish the rock slide, and then we can have a go at the wooden bridge. Yeah, let's do that. Don't have much fuel in this thing, of course, so I'm going to quickly refuel. There's kind of a trade-off here in between my 2 main trucks. The GMC, the orange one, it doesn't have any special abilities, it doesn't have all drive or diff lock. However, it does have the combo of the crane and the flatbed, which allows me to load cargo without costing any money. However, this truck here, it has everything I would want. It has all drive and diff lock. However, of course, it can't have the crane and the flatbed combo, which therefore I have to spend money on loading cargo. So it's kind of a trade. I would say I would prefer to save time rather than money. So I am going to use the Fleet Star. So overall in this series, I think I'm going to be down a bit of money. I'm not going to be as advanced as I wish I was, but I think in the long run, I'll be thanking myself. Plus, it's a lot nicer off-roading in something more capable anyway, and I'm not winching myself everywhere. Because this thing, it can pull. No doubt about it. This is easily the greatest beginner truck you can have on this map. I think the Kodiak is pretty good too. That's the one that we just got. But, yeah, I love this thing. I'm sure with more upgrades and higher rankings, I will slowly get better and better trucks, and the missions will become easier. But yeah, for now I'm pretty happy. Also, I would like to discuss something as well. I am interested in doing IRL content as well. This is going to be way down in the future. This is not going to be anywhere recent. But I am very interested in doing just basic IRL content in regards to doing stuff to my own car. I reckon that could be pretty fun. But of course, I'm a broke uni student, so I don't have much availabilities to me. But I'm sure when the time is right, I will definitely make some videos. That also reminds me, there is an IRL YouTuber who does car videos that I absolutely love watching. He uploads once every 2 months, but his videos are so much fun. I'm sure some of you have heard of him. His name is Ronald Finger, which is kind of funny. I can't believe that's his last name. But yeah, he does amazing series on different things. He does bikes and cars. He had a series on a Pontiac Fiero. He's got one on a Datsun 280Z, I think he has, which is a great car, by the way. And then he's got just ones on his bikes. It's really a great watch. He's also got another series on fixing up his garage. That's pretty fun. It's very entertaining watching his videos too. He's very good at video editing. Anyway, we have now arrived at the factory / warehouse. So let's go grab this metal beam. Okay, it's saying, let me check this really quickly. It's saying that I can get service spare parts here. Can't I get them from town storage? That's why it says that I can. No, it's metal beams. I can get metal beams there. I'm glad I checked. Oh my god, I almost got them from here. Guess we're only grabbing one of those from here. It's alright. Now I'm going to take a different way back, but you'll see why I do it. Yeah, I'm sure in the next month I will probably create some automation videos. So if you guys have any challenges that you'd like to see me do, any specific cars you'd like to see me make, I would love for you to let me know. And I'll be glad to make a video on it. Because that's really been my main gripe with wanting to make content on automation, is I don't know what to make. Anyway, I'm taking this path because I think overall it's going to be easier. I do that little bit of off-roading and then I just get basically just straight road, which is pretty great. There are bits of off-roading, but overall I think it's going to be so much faster and better on fuel too. Okay, off we go. Man, this game is gorgeous. Look at that sunset. You know, this game's colors really remind me a lot of Firewatch. That game had gorgeous sunsets too. Absolutely love that game. Now, from my previous playthroughs on this game, I think I remember what's required for the wooden bridge. I think it's just 2 wooden planks. So, I'm willing to just collect those and then bring them over with the task. But there could be a chance that I'm wrong. But I feel like I'm not. Because we don't have access to anything logging just yet. We only have planks. Well, actually, we do have access to logging now. That is at the top right. We discovered that last episode. But I don't think it's going to be that. I say I should probably just do it. I reckon I can. Just buy the bullet and do it. I don't think I left the trailer up here. I have a feeling they're all down at the garage. It would have been nice, but... Oh, never mind. I did leave one here. This is great. I guess I will steal this trailer then. Isn't that useful? Wow. Thank you, me. Okay, let's quickly load that on. Keep going. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this episode, but I'm definitely keen to explore the next map. I have a feeling I won't do it this episode, but that's definitely coming soon. I would love to dip my toes into another area. Because honestly, we're doing pretty well. We have done quite a lot, so yeah. Gonna accept that quickly while we drive by. And here we are, we get to clear it now. This is great. There we go. Get a fair chunk of change. And now that's clear for us to explore. That's not bad. Let's quickly, probably, I say I should do a U-turn. Oh, this trailer's gonna buckle. Yeah, well, that's annoying. No, it's okay. I'm just gonna rotate around it. I should be able to rotate completely. I know this is a bit dodgy. This would never work in real life, but luckily it's a video game. This is kind of funny. There we go, turned around. Wow, that was so efficient. Okay, let's go to the wooden bridge. That'll allow us to cross the river a bit easier. And we'll see what we should do from there. Okay, we are back in town. Quickly drop this trailer off somewhere, easy to access. And that's not too far in the way, probably just where it was before, to be honest. That was a pretty nice spot. So just around here, go up on here. Quickly drop it off. And let's go down to the, I think it's the lumber yard. Let's go collect some wood. As I said, I have not checked this mission, so I have no idea what I need for it. I'm just guessing off of previous experience. Technically, I could be thorough, and I could drive over there with my ute and see what it needs. But I think I'm willing to just hedge my bet and see if I'm right. If I'm not, then I will live in misery, but I think I'll be okay. Oops, sorry, sign. Down we go on the bouncy road. Look at us. It's like my car in real life. Here's the wood we need. Chuck it on. And I think, yeah, we can just go back here and drive up to the wooden bridge. So I'm not quite too sure where to go. I think I can just go around this way. I hope. It seems to be in there. Well, luckily I know that I can just plow these fences down. Just drive straight through. That's pretty useful. This truck is amazing. This is going to be the backbone of the series, is this truck. Hopefully that Kodiak can be pretty useful too. Oh, there's an upgrade here. Oh, isn't that great? I didn't even know that. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's race suspension for this truck. That's an incredible upgrade. Oh, we are so lucky we got that. That is incredible. Now I hope I'm even more lucky with this bridge. Please say I remembered it right. That'd be so good if I did. Oh, there's stumps. Okay, I'm gonna want to watch out for those. Around I go. God, that's great. That is going to help us so much with this truck. I'm going to be able to add bigger tires. Which will look a bit funny, but I reckon it's worth it. I was right. Look at that. Yes, that is such a good time save. In we go. New bridge. Hell yes. That's great. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Wow. Okay. Let's think about what to do next.